こんばんは、皆さん。I had to walk pretty far to get to the kitchen. It's not very far, but I have to walk back and forth because I don't have a way to control it wirelessly at the moment. How's everybody doing today? Noki, hello Noki. Hope you're doing well. Everybody staying hydrated? Or are you eating a good meal? Oh, hello Delta. If you didn't eat a good meal, well, you're in luck, because today we are cooking. We're gonna be making Quiche Lorraine and a nice little drink to go with it. It's gonna be like a kind of like an Earl Grey latte. Kinda, not exactly. Arigato. I wanted something a little more bubbly for the chat room, so I found this one. But the intro music and the closing music are different now too. Those ones are by Sylvian, and they're very pretty. I really enjoyed. A little special song for me. It's called Summer of Friendship. That's what it makes me think of. I'm kind of nervous, I can't lie. I've never cooked in front of other people before. Like this, at least. Certainly not streamed it, that's for sure. Has anybody ever made a quiche before? Like, quiche Lorraine specifically. Traditional French style quiche. Custardy. Silky. Smooth. Also, let me know if I need to change the audio levels. I had to move my microphone all the way to the kitchen. So, slightly different setup than normal. The delay is high? Really? I could have sworn I set it to low delay. And by delay you mean like, well, no. Listen, my brain isn't functioning. Not that it ever is. Oh, you've made it. Why? Because you're French? Well, good. You can judge my technique and my quality. I will give a full disclosure. I've never actually made quiche Lorraine. I've never made a quiche. At least not like this. So, we're gonna learn together. Yes, I will be switching to hand cam in just a second, actually. I gotta go to the other room to switch it. Give me 1 second. Jajan! Sorry for the little watermark. I don't have money to spend on on the free version yet. So we'll get the free version eventually. We have to deal with the... I have a scratch on my arm. Well, that's nothing new. You get the point. I went all out, alright? I have behind me a big softbox video light that I have from previous work I've done. So there's good lighting, and then my microphone is like right in front of me. You can't really see it. Where's the cutoff point? Somewhere around here. And then I have my phone. Oh, maybe before we start doing things, we should talk about the ingredients, yeah? Quiche shell, yeah, okay. That's important for quiche. I guess it's pie crust. Same thing. Egg. 4 egg. Cream. We have, brain mathing. 1.5 cups, which is like 350 milliliters of heavy cream. Cheese. Gruyere is traditional. I don't of Korea right now. I have some cheddar. Sorry. Onion. Usually you use shallot. You usually want about 200 grams. Again, I don't have shallot. I have onion, so... Spices. Oh, bacon. We have bacon. 6 slices of bacon. For the spice blend, it's very small, simple. We have salt, cayenne, and normally we use nutmeg, but I'm gonna use mace that I ground fresh. It's a little... Mace is the fruit that surrounds the nutmeg seed. It has more complexity to it. I don't know what I'm doing. What else do we... Oh yeah, parsley. Italian parsley. Yeah. We'll start with the beginning part, yeah. So, quiche crust, thawed for like half an hour. And you're supposed to like stab it. A bunch. With a fork. Probably more clean than I'm doing. This helps prevent bubbles, I believe. I don't actually know. I just like the excuse to stab something with a fork. I mean, not the best, not the worst. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. What should I do next? That's important. Oh yeah, blind baking. That's kind of important, isn't it? So oven has been preheated to 400, and we're gonna throw that in for like 10-15 minutes. Just enough to like slightly cook the crust and set it, and give it a little bit of color. I don't want to fully cook it. But we also don't want to put egg mixture into this if it's not baked. Otherwise you're gonna get really soggy, raw crust on the bottom. So I'm gonna throw that in the oven here. And chat, you're in charge of keeping track of the time. 10 minutes from now, I'll check on it. Thanks. And then... we need to chop bacon, onion, cheese, all that stuff. So I'm gonna move this over a bit. It's like in Access is better. We'll start with the cheese. Shredded cheese makes this way easier. I do not obviously have shredded cheese. Oh, this is not even. What a disaster. Let's move the frying pan. Everything's fine. I don't want to hear it. Okay. Please be careful when using a knife. Of course. I mean, it's a little thick, but I think that'll work. We're gonna say it's gonna work. I need a container vessel to put that in. Oh yeah, how about the one that it was already on? Cheese. I do like cheddar cheese, so I'm not mad that this is what I'm substituting. It's like my favorite. Okay, onion. We're doing the bacon last, obviously, because you don't want to cut veggies. I'm not sure you cut meat on. We're gonna try to dice this up. I make no promises. I am not formally trained on knife skill. Probably went like, what is that, like 1 to 2 centimeter thickness at most? Just like 1/8 of an inch, I think. When it gets to this point, it's a little too dangerous to just chop like that. Just flip it over. And then keep doing the same thing you were doing. Okay, bye. We're gonna try to dice this up. I make no promises. I mean, it's not bad, yeah? That looks pretty good. I should have brought out the bench scraper. I have OCD, so it's bothering me that I can't get all of it. Okay, onion cut. Cheese cut. I'm gonna dice up the bacon. If you are pork abstaining, or just don't like pork or bacon, you can use chicken. It's not a true quiche Lorraine, but still will work. All the same. I'm gonna get this knife greasy. Make sure you have a really good sharp knife too. It's kind of important. Not just for ease, but for like safety. If you don't have a really sharp knife, dull knives can be dangerous. Bacon. Onion. I think that's decent. Oh, sorry about the 10-minute thing we were talking about. Totally forgot. That's on you guys, actually. I told you guys. Let's see. Oh. The puff, something like that, just cooks, and it's good to go. Still could use a couple more minutes though. So. Okay, we have bacon, we have cheese, we have onion. Bacon made its way into the onion. It's fine. I guess for the sake of this dish, it didn't matter. Because it's all getting cooked anyway. Whatever. What's next? Everything chopped? Oh, we should probably cook the bacon, yeah? Bacon and onions. And onions. I don't think I need the knife. Let's move that out of the way. This one. Good enough. Okay, turn the pan on. We'll do like a medium high. What size is this? Decent size. Medium high. I want it hot enough to sear the bacon, but we don't want it too hot that we burn it. Just let it heat up a little bit. Meow meow. Gon. Actually, Gon, hello. Okay, it's probably long enough. Bacon into the pan. Alright. I'm just gonna spread it out a little bit. Probably should have broke this apart and crumbled it more. That's okay. Alright, we're gonna let that go. It's gonna take a couple minutes actually. I did not anticipate the time it takes to heat it up and cook it. Well, while we wait, how's your day been? It's good. Are you enjoying it? Did you do anything fun or exciting today? You know what I did all day today? I prepared for this. All of this. Okay. Starting to heat up now. Start cooking. Boring day, yeah. Sorry to hear that. More snow. Ugh, I'm over snow. It's actually really sunny outside today. And warm. Which is nice. I have a feeling it's like a false sense of spring. I suspect we will get another snowstorm of some kind before we actually get into the spring. Yeah, okay. Turn down a little bit. So our goal with the bacon is to get it nice and crispy. We want to try out as much of the moisture content as we can. Pretty much anything you put in a quiche, you want to make sure you rid out a lot of the moisture, because that's going to mess with the way it sets if you don't. So we're going to crisp up the bacon, and then we're going to break down the onions after that, so that we can get a lot of the moisture out of that. And that should take care of that problem. That's one mistake people make with quiche, is too wet of ingredients. Another mistake we talked about was bad egg to cream ratio. Too much egg to cream. You don't really actually need a whole lot of eggs. I'm only using 4 today. People think they need to make it like 50% egg. It's not until April. Oh. You know, sometimes it's like that up here too. I think we've had... Yeah, there's been a couple of years where there's like snow in April. I'm in the great Midwest, as they say. The land of culvers, as I like to say. So I am very familiar with long and cold winters. You don't cook the pork in yours? Skill issue. I'm just kidding, I don't actually know. This is what I've been taught how to do. I've never actually done this myself. Oh yeah, has anybody tried colors? Besides me, obviously. I know there's lots of you from the other side of the world, so the answer's no, but... Still curious if anybody else has. Yeah. I'm gonna be a bit of a hater. I don't actually like their cheese curds that much. I've had much better cheese curds. They just feel like really cheap, frozen, and deep fried. I mean, that's what they are, right? Like, they're just frozen, breaded, and then deep fried. It's just not the same. There's some local burger places that make them from scratch, and they do a bit better. Oh, it's so good. The way the cheese just like liquefies, you go to take a bite and it just melts in your mouth. It's so beautiful. We're getting there. I'm gonna paper towel. I don't know how I'm gonna pat and dry them. Well, we're not pat and dry the bacon today because I don't have paper towel. It's getting there. A little rubbery. The rubber boys. Yeah. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit to like a medium. Yeah, in my opinion, if you're gonna do cheese curds, be better. There's the way to go. We're getting there. When things start to get close to finishing, I like to lower the heat a little bit. I noticed if I don't, it's when things start to burn. That makes sense, right? Like, we have higher heat, a lot of energy is going in to try and bring this thing that's really cold up to temperature. And as it gets closer to the target temperature, we don't need that much energy, so we can back off a little bit and still finish the cooking, yeah? Oh, this is looking great. Mastering Widowmaker in Overwatch. I miss Overwatch. I used to play it all the time. I was mained as Mercy. Mained as Mercy. Back in the day. Okay, nice and crispy. This is not an efficient way to get the bacon bits out of the pan. I have a different idea. Turn the heat off. Okay, spoon. Yeah. Much better. So much less bacon than what we started with. Volume-wise, of course. Because the rest of it is here. It's fat. Lard. Kinda hard to get all the pieces out, actually. Yeah, there we go. Big brain. Okay, and then we're gonna want to drain. Excess fat. We don't need so much fat. For the onions, significantly less. We'll do. Probably save about like a tablespoon's worth, I would say. This, let this come to room temperature, and then put it in the fridge. And then you can use this whenever you want to cook something. Just take a little spoon, scoop a little bit of the fat out, put it in your frying pan. Add so much flavor to your food. Okay, onion. I'll put the heat to medium-ish. Onion. Uh-oh, I forgot about the quiche shell again. I just remembered. We're fine. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. I mean, it's a little more brown than I wanted it, but we can work with this. Just gonna put it off to the side for now. Oh, that smells really good. Nothing exploded. Chill out. Oh, you actually might have heard the fridge closing. I did put the bacon fat in the fridge. After I just told you should let it cool to room temperature first. I did not do exactly what I said you should do. Okay. I'm gonna let these sit for like, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. Well, I can turn the oven down. We don't need it that high anymore. We're gonna bring it down to 375, which is like 160-ish. 163, I think, if we're being technical. Because we don't need the high heat anymore. That was just for setting the crust. Excuse me. Okay. Onion is going. We can make it in the egg mix, I suppose. I need a bowl. Square bowl. I don't have a big enough round bowl at the moment. Okay, quiche base. 4 egg. Yeah. Two. 3. And 4. Yeah. Okay. And then we have our cream, 350 milliliters-ish. 1.5 cups of heavy cream for you freedom unit. And then the spice blend, again, we have salt, about a quarter teaspoon, cayenne, roughly eighth-ish of a teaspoon, and instead of nutmeg, I'm using mace. Similar amount. Just dump that in there. Okay, egg, cream, spices. Now the other big mistake that a lot of people do is they whisk this. You don't want to whisk this. You're going to add air bubbles, and those air bubbles are going to cause cracking in your quiche and ruin your texture. You want to just gently mix it all together. You're going to break the yolks. And just keep stirring and folding until you get a nice, even, homogeneous mixture. Almost there. The onion as well, we don't want to fully caramelize them. We just want to really break them down. Get some good flavor. Listen, we're talking about the 86 other eggs, okay? Those are for a different time, okay? Okay. I can't break this yolk. Fork. When yolk is being stupid, I use fork. Looks better. Okay. This looks pretty good. Onion is just about ready. I'm gonna pause this so we can focus on the onion. Turn that off. And then I recommend, this is not necessarily a required step, but all this brown bit on the bottom, so much flavor. So we're going to deglaze it. This is called fond. We want the fond. Much flavor. So I'm gonna use a little bit of sake. Just a couple ounces. You can use whatever, cooking wine, water if you really wanted to, and you are abstaining from alcohol for whatever reason whatsoever. Whether it's personal, religious, professional, whatever. You can use water. It's fine. And then we just want to keep working it and scrape off all of that fond and get all that yummy flavor. And now I'm gonna lower the heat onto like a low, so that we can simmer off more of the liquid that we just made. Keep the fond. If it's something, it's fine. We're not gonna worry about it. Okay, egg. Yeah, it's really coming together, yeah? This looks good. Okay, egg mixture is mixed thoroughly. Onion looks pretty good. Turn off the burner. Oh, wait. Could have cooked it off more. I didn't want to. Yeah, most of the fond. Quiche's back. Let's go ahead and add all this, yeah. Mix that in nice and good. Nice and even. It's kind of hot. That makes sense. I did just finish cooking it. Eat tight. That looks pretty even, yeah. Okay. Cheese. Again, shredded would be better. But here we are. Okay. No, let's put our gloves already. Hopefully I don't need to change my gloves anymore. Better, beer, better. Better, beer, better. But when I better don't think if there will censor. Okay, what? Oh, yeah, I'm not logged in on my computer right now to address the comments. Because it's an auto mod filter thingy, so if something gets filtered, that's my bad. Usually I'm there to approve them, but I'm not near my computer. Okay, fillings are in. We have our quiche base. Mixed, not whipped. Really important. Our oven is set and ready to go. Yeah, it's at 375. Good. No, we want 325. Alright, we got a temperature serve. Time to open the oven. When oven's being difficult, just open it. Let the heat out. Speed it up. I like to put the quiche shell on a tray. It makes it much easier to go in and out of the oven with. That is my recommendation. Me? Can't assemble words? No, I never can. Whisk. Whisk? Yeah, no whisk. Whisk is bad. Whisk is bad. Fold is good. My oven is creaky. There's a burnt vegetable on the bottom of the oven. The Zuri must have dropped one when she was cooking yesterday. Because she had roasted veggies yesterday. I'll blame her. Okay, oven's pretty close, so... Ow. Oh yeah, egg mix. Egg mix. Uh-oh. I made more egg mix than I needed. Slightly overfilled it. We're not gonna talk about that. This is gonna go in the oven. For about 40 to 50 minutes. We're gonna keep it close on it. Chat, start timer. It's your responsibility, not mine. Okay. It's in. I forgot I wanted to add parsley. Well, that's fine. We'll put it on top when it's done. Yeah. Give me my mic. Okay, flip that over. Boom. Ta-da! Moving on to the drink making part now. We have some milk. We have some simple syrup. There's probably other quantities, perhaps. Yeah. So we have 250 milliliters of milk. I prefer using milk from Jersey cows. They have a much lower lactose content than standard, like, spotted cow. Which means it's much more friendly for people like me who are lactose intolerant. Simple syrup, so 20 milliliters. So that's just 10 grams of sugar and 10 milliliters of hot water stirred together. Then we have 20 milliliters of yuzu juice. You can just use lemon juice. I just like yuzu because it's more floral. And then this is about 50 mils of a neutral spirit vodka. We're gonna be making a tincture. And for that, we're gonna use about 4-ish smaller green cardamom pods, and then about half a gram, third of a gram of tonka. Tonka is like an old world spice, kind of vanilla-y kind of vibe. It's a seed, berry fruit seed. Seed fruit. I don't remember. But and then lemon, because I wanted lemon zest on this. And then 10-ish grams of Earl Grey tea. We're basically going to be making a, like, Earl Grey latte, but as a sparkling champagne-like beverage instead of a regular latte. Because it's more fun that way. Da-da-da-da. Also, it's going to be way more fun now, too, because I'm going to flex my techniques. We're going to be making the tincture using... I dropped something. This guy. This is a ultrasonic. Ugh. I can't tip it because there's water in it. Ultrasonic cleaner. Ultrasonic bath. I bought it for like $40 on Amazon. So very affordable, but very useful culinary tool that most people do not use. But it's great because it makes extractions happen really fast, and you can make a lot of flavor really quickly. Okay, oh yeah, I can post recipes later too. I didn't post the recipe in. I need to flip my paper over. I don't know what I'm doing. Drink. Okay, you guys did set a timer for the quiche, right? Oh yeah, I remember now. So we're gonna start with the tea. We're gonna make a tea milk ultrasonic bath. Using the ultrasonic bath. I'm gonna move ultrasonic over. Turn on. So this little guy works on the process of cavitation. If you're not familiar with cavitation, basically we're gonna use ultrasonic waves, and that's gonna create a bunch of micro bubbles on a molecular scale. And those bubbles are going to rapidly rise and then crash back down. And that rapid crashing kind of breaks down cells and causes extremely rapid extraction. So, we're going to make a really nice tea milk tea, I guess, technically, by putting the tea into the milk. Give it a little stir. Get it nice and saturated. You want to use like either Ziploc bags or glass containers for this guy. So we just set that in there, and then we set the timer on the front to 10 minutes, and then hit go. Oh, we don't want the heat on though, so I'm gonna turn that off. There we go. Okay, it's kind of annoying and high pitched, but yeah, it's not gonna help. This is going to go for 10 minutes, and that is going to give us really smooth but really strong flavor of tea. So less of the tannins and more of like the florality. But really potent. Because we're using cold milk, it's not going to be as harsh as like a hot tea. Move this out of the way so we don't have to look at it. Again, you can get that thing on Amazon for like $40. It's super cheap, very approachable, very affordable, very useful tool. What else do we need to make? We also need to prepare a tincture, yeah? Okay, so we need to make a tonka and green cardamom tincture. This is the vodka. This is the vodka. Neutral. Strong, neutral spirit is the main key. It doesn't have to be vodka. Something neutral in flavor, something high alcohol content. This really helps with the extraction. Let's start with zesting the tonka right into the... Oh god, these gloves don't fit my weird hands. Like the fingertips. I have short fingertips. So I'm just gonna use a microplane and I'm just gonna zest it right into the alcohol. Zesting it creates a lot of surface area so we can extract a lot of the flavor. And tonka is a really strong ingredient to begin with, but it's nice to get the most out of it. If I wanted to describe the flavor of tonka, it's like old world vanilla. It's probably the best way. Delta, can you fix the chat? Or is it not letting you? I wonder if it has like an auto spam filter on. Let's see. And then we're gonna want to crush these guys just slightly. We don't want to like powderize them. Just want to crack them open. Okay, this is our tincture. Green cardamom and tonka. Well, it's not finished yet. It's also going to go in the ultrasonic bath once the milk is done. Probably. To clean a little bit. It is incredibly warm in this kitchen. Okay, use syrup. Well, I got ahead of myself. I do not know what to do next. Because we're kind of just waiting. I could set up the filter for the milk tea, yeah. I still got 4 minutes on that filter, or time though. I'm gonna use a coffee filter and then a little metal strainer. Just to hold back all the solids. Because I want this to be a sparkly drink, slightly carbonated, we don't really want to have too much particulate or turbidity. The more stuff that is in the final liquid creates nucleation points, which means the gases will fall right out, which we don't want. We want nice and carbonated. Dissonate. Okay, well, I'm at a point where I have nothing to do, so I'll take a look at chat. Give me a second. John. Okay. Should be working for you. Kind of. Yeah. You shouldn't be oppressed anymore. It should be fine now. Ugly toe. I got ahead of myself. I don't know what we're doing. The egg, it do be egging. What are you guys up to? Just hang out? Watching some weirdo on the internet make food and drink? What? What is happening? Chat, is everything okay? You guys good? See, I was talking about the ultrasonic stuff. Well, I was prepping it, and I meant to do that now, when I have nothing to work on. But now you know how it works. Ultrasonic waves. Oh wait, Delta, you can't message them? My chat's so broken. Well, I got 2 minutes, let me take a look. Okay. I've just removed the moderation because it's not helpful. So we're just gonna go without it. Oh. Give my tea a little stir. Yeah. Apparently my chat's broken. Sorry. Okay. The tea is just about done. I'm gonna take it out. And it's done. Okay. Ultrasonic. Delta, you still can't message. Have you tried refreshing the page? That's a stupid question, but I do see you. I did remove the moderation. Okay. Tea has been steeped, so we're gonna filter it from this little guy. Oh boy. I'm asking a lot of this tiny little filter. What? I don't know why you would be getting filtered because 1, you're a managing moderator, and 2, I turned off the filter. Unless there's a different filter, which there could be. Oh god, oh god. My mistake was trusting this fox in the kitchen. That was the main mistake. Okay, well, while that's going, we're going to take our tincture mixture and put that in the ultrasonic bath. There's too much water in the ultrasonic bath. I need to take some out. Yeah. This one we do want heat. Heat is going to be helpful for extracting the spice. So I'm going to turn the heat on and set it to around 35C. Yeah, we'll do 30 actually, because it's going to heat up anyway. So heat is on at 30C, and then we're going to set the timer to 15 minutes. That should give us a really nice tincture. I can put the lid on that one. There we go. It's actually kind of worse, isn't it? It's actually better without the lid. Alright, tea is filtering. Tea has stopped filtering. Why did it stop filtering? Yeah. This part takes forever. You know what? We're gonna double filter. We're gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do one filter to get the big pieces out. There's a lot of little pieces in there now, so I'm gonna rinse this filter. I need to wash this too. Okay. For real, we even got a paper filter in. For real this time. Since it's mostly liquid now. It should be more effective. There's not any solids in there. Okay, moving on. Filtering is such a slow process. What I need to do is get proper filter bags with different microns. So I can just do this in stages. It'll be faster. Less annoying. Very slow, very slow. But it is working. Chat, how's the timer for that quiche looking? Just gonna gently squeeze this. tea milk is filtering. Let's take a look at the quiche. Oh yeah, not ready yet, but we're getting there. It's starting to set. This is where if I had aluminum foil, I would aluminium tin foil. I would cover the crust, but I do not have any at home at the moment, so I cannot. Ironically, this feels like one of the most lonely streams I've actually done, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so used to at least hearing my own voice, but I can't really hear it very well. Don't hear any music, don't have a game. I'm having fun though. Alright. Squeeze a little bit out of this. Honestly, that's probably fine. I don't need that big of a yield. Okay. And that. Milk. Okay, we're gonna make a milk punch basically. So we have the milk mixture, we're gonna add our syrup, 20 grams of simple syrup. And then 20 mils of yuzu juice. And then to that we're gonna add something I already had, toasted rice saline. So basically I just took your rice, used the ultrasonic to make rice water, and then added salt. So it's just like a regular saline, but with some toasted rice flavor. We're gonna add probably like 4 drops. You don't really need very much. Just a little salt to enhance the flavors a little, you know? Spoon type thing to mix. We're gonna mix so that the acid binds the proteins in our milk. So in this scenario, we're intentionally curling. Very nice. That's it for like 15 minutes-ish, give or take. Okay, that's good, that's good. Probably have to do this first. I don't really have much left here. Keisha's coming along. What other foods do you guys think I should make at some point? Because I don't mind doing more cooking stuff. Just let me know your favorite foods. I want to learn how to make your favorite foods. It would be fun. It would be nice. I would like it. was originally gonna make a salad to go with all this, but I thought I wouldn't have enough time. I was very much wrong. I most definitely have enough time. I could make a huge salad. Usagi soup. Beautiful. I don't think Usagi would like that, but... You could use some kind of soup too. That would be fun. Soup. Soup. Oh yeah. It's getting thick. Rice? Well, okay, I could do a rice. Okay, you guys have really been pushing the omelet rice recently. I will practice the omelet rice. We'll definitely do a regular rice dish at some point. I need to practice the omelet first before we can do the omelet rice. It's really hard to do really well. Or I'm just overthinking it, and that's why I mess it up every time. It's very probable that I'm just overthinking. I do that a lot. All day, every day, 24/7. Can you check DMs the stream? What? Huh? Well, I mean, probably not. Wait. Yes, I have a computer. I'll be back in a second. 1 second. Oh, yeah, the wear is true. I struggle with self-worth a lot, honestly. I always, question my value, you know? Okay, that's done. So we don't need to let that go. It's only 5 seconds. I need another filter. Okay, so we're just gonna filter that through. That one goes pretty fast. Not like the tea. A lot less stuff in it. Okay, we have our tonka and green cardamom tincture. Put that in a little dropper vial. Vial? Sweet. That smells really good. Okay, we're gonna use that in the drink. We'll probably only use a few drops of it, so you can hold on to this. Shelf life is indefinite. Because it's alcohol based. But it's great for adding flavor to things. It's basically like extract. Like an extract. Basically like making a vanilla extract. But we did tonka and green cardamom instead. And it only took like 15-ish minutes. It's the benefit of ultrasonic instead of like almost a week for some tinctures. Because just like standard immersion brewing takes a very long time. Oh, this is going on. We're getting there. Probably another, I don't know, 5-ish minutes. Oh, quiche is almost done. Let me take a look at it. I mean, looks pretty dang good to me. I'll check the not gonna check the temperature. I'm gonna check the wetness. Yeah, I mean, like, not much coming back off that. And carry over heat will finish the inside. I think it's done. Yay! Important part of Quiche Lorraine is letting it set. You really want to let this set for at least a couple hours before you cut it, otherwise it's gonna just bleh. We want to let the protein settle and the fats to cool off and bind together, and it's gonna keep it nice and firm when you cut it, so you can have nice clean pieces. I'm gonna let this cool at room temperature for a little bit, and then I'll transfer it to the fridge for faster setting. Yeah, this is our Quiche Lorraine. Nice pillowy, custardy texture. Nice golden crust. I'm actually surprised the crust didn't burn, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we don't need the oven no more. Quiche looks pretty. Just need to work on our drink now to go with the quiche, yeah? I'm not ready for that yet. Probably good enough. I need to brush this up. I forgot. Okay. We'll do this double filter thing I was talking about. I'm just gonna take too long otherwise. Again, so in this mixture we have our milk tea, which we used ultrasonic to extract the tea into the milk. And we mix that with some sweetener, a little bit of salt, and usages acid. The acid helps with binding the milk curds, so we can clarify, because we're making a milk punch basically. Oh boy, oh boy. Yabai desu ne. I don't know what's happening. What is happening? My tablet is being stupid. Okay, we can drain as much of this as we can. This isn't gonna be perfectly clear, but it should be relatively clear. Oh, it's messy. Okay, so Alexis won. Oh, wait. So slow. Oh. I don't understand why my chat feed has failed to load. It just gives me community guidelines over and over and over. Does that mean my stream is breaking? Wait, I'm gonna put drain and then look at OBS. OBS is fine. It's just my tablet. Okay. Yummy. Like yogurt, actually. Looks good enough. Oh, where's my phone? Okay. Music. Okay, so our single filtered milk tea. Now we're gonna double filter it. Get more clarity. If I can open the filter. The struggle is real. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's gonna take a while though. I don't know if I got the patience for that. I have to speedrun it somehow. think it'll be worth the wait. Because it's coming out pretty clear. Which is the goal, right? We want like a nice clear, cold, sparkly beverage. Kind of like champagne. It will have this champagne color to it too. That'll be nice. I thought about making a champagne acid put in. But I don't think I have the right acid powders right now. I think I need one more. Yeah. Okay. Come on. I'm gonna need another filter. The problem with these filters is they can only hold so much stuff before they slow down and clog. That's filters do. And I'm gonna try to gently turn this one over inside of this one. There we go. Okay, it's coming along. I don't think it'll be much of a wait. Oh, it says like, Quiche needs to chill. I'm gonna pop that in. So that we can at least cut it on the stream. Normally I'll rest it overnight in the fridge before you cut it. I'm just gonna blast chill it and hope for the best. I don't know what happened to me. That's what I don't know what happened. Almost done filtering. Yeah, okay. Looking good. This is our milk punch. Not super clear, like it should be, but I certainly do not have the patience to filter this. You could filter this overnight and you get much better clarity. In the fridge. But for all intents and purposes, this is fine. One important part about carbonating any beverage needs to be chilled. So this little guy is basically like a giant ice block, and then in the center is a little cylinder surrounded by the ice. Put liquid in, super chills, pours out, nice and cold. I'm gonna add that in there. Because we want to make this as cold as possible to get the most out of carbonation. And then I just have like a regular whipping siphon. I got this for free. Like, you can get these on Amazon too. I don't recommend buying them on Amazon, actually. That could be dangerous. Make sure you get properly certified ones. Or like a SodaStream. You could use a SodaStream too. That's much safer. I just have a whipping siphon because I have a lot of toys in the culinary world. Okay, ice cold. I'm gonna pour that in. Very good, very good. Couple drops of our tincture, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops of tincture. That should be good. This one, make sure the gas gets in, otherwise we're gonna make a big mess. Seal that up. I have not a regular whip cartridge, but this one is CO2 specifically. Carbon dioxide, not nitrogen oxide. There is a difference. Alright. Charge that up. Good shake. And for this drink, I don't really want a large carbonation. So I'm just gonna decant it basically right away into our little champagne flute. Isn't it cute? Right, so we're just turn upside down. Oh my gosh. Very gently. Apparently I needed to not shake it. There's so much carbonation. Me, I want to lightly carbonate this drink. Drink massive carbonation. Oh my gosh. Come on. There we go. Okay. Now that I made a mess. That would have been a nice proper full cup too. Dang, okay. This is our milk punch. It needs one final garnish. 2 garnishes actually. We're gonna do a little bit of lemon zest right on top. Has a beautiful florality. And then in this little guy, little atomizer, I put orange blossom water. We're just gonna give it a couple spritz on top. And that's gonna add the floral aroma with floor to really brighten this drink up. And this is our champagne style Earl Grey latte. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, that's very fun. I wish it was colder. Should have let it chill longer. I did lose most of the carbonation because I was impatient. But it's very good. It's like a nice, refreshing, citrusy thingy. Oh, whipping siphons? They can be dangerous if you get cheap ones because they're not made of proper density or proper material strength. And, you know, metals, when pressurized. Vessels that are pressurized are pretty dangerous, so there have been incidences where people have been injured or even, unfortunately, killed as a result of improper safety practices. So, I would recommend using a soda stream if you're not comfortable. But if you are comfortable and understand the properties of the materials you're working with, soda siphon, whipping siphon. I have an actual ISI one. Those ones are pricey, but I paid the extra price so that I knew it was safe. But this is really good. You can make it extra cute if you want. Let me see. Just kidding, I can't open my drawer. Go like extra. Get a bit of a lemon peel. I don't recommend doing it this way. Use an actual peeler. And scrape off some of the pith. Oh, it's fine. Alright, let me get beer pit. Normally you want like a longer strip of lemon or orange, whatever peel you're working with. This will work. Blowtorch. There we go. Turn up some. Alright, run that little bit of heat. Grab it, and we're gonna squeeze the peel so that the oils pass through the flame. And drop that in. And what that does is releases even more volatile oils on the surface that cling and really improve the aromatic profile. was really good. 10 out of 10. I've never made this drink before. This was totally an experiment. But I highly recommend it. It was actually really fun. And really tasty. Okay, so that was our sparkling Earl Grey latte that pairs also well with our quiche. Our beautiful Quiche Lorraine. I don't think I can cut it. It's still kind of warm. I pull it away from the side walls. Yeah, I overflowed the egg, and so it's sticking to the bottom. Oh, shoot. It's crumbling. This is why you're supposed to let it set. If you don't let it set, it is gonna crumble. Ask me how I know. But I want to see what it looks like. So we're gonna risk it and try to dig this up. If we can. Oh, it's gonna rip so bad. I mean, maybe not. It's not the ow. But it's not the cleanest cut, right? Kinda messy. But honestly, not bad. You see that nice, shaky, silky texture? That's what we want. It's a good custard. How we know the custard was good. Bottom, a little soft. And that's because I didn't let those onions render out, so that's my fault. But not bad. This is Quiche Lorraine. I want to try. I need a vessel. Okay, vessel. Me. All the bits and doodads are over here. Yeah, nice silky texture. Look at that, just crumbles away. Very messy. Yeah. Can I have a piece, please? Some bacon, some onion. Mmm. Yeah. I'm sorry. Could have used more salt. I was a little hesitant to oversalt it because of the bacon, but could have used more salt. A little more cayenne, but it's really good. Mace cuts through, onion cuts through, bacon's there, cheese is there. Egg is like a cloud. It's so silky. 10 and 10. Yum. Okay. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for hanging out with me. And watching me cook some food and make a drink. Oh yeah, those two. That goes really well with the drink actually. Because it's so like heavy. But the drink was so light. Oh, so good. Anyway. So I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Terraria, probably, most likely. Yeah, Terraria tomorrow. And then on Thursday, we have another drink making stream. So it's gonna be kind of like cooking, but specifically on a coffee drink. We're gonna make Fruity Pebbles, iced latte kind of thing. Think. That's what I planned for. We'll see. But thank you all so much for joining me and hanging out with me. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you all later. Johnny.